Warm greetings to all of you. The evolution of Interfaith the musical is a mystical, magical story that very clearly shows the hand of the divine. About 4 years ago, I was taking a walk when suddenly words and music tumbled out. I have no idea from where or why, because I'm a filmmaker and a writer, not a composer and a musician, but the words were very clear, and it was, what if, when you awoke, you were wearing a stranger's shoes? What if, when you awoke, you shared your enemy's extremist views? What if, when you awoke, you think in color, not black and white? What if, when you awoke, you could imagine not being right? And then the chorus, which is actually the reason why all this music was written, is, what if we all could see the beauty of one expanding humanity? And then 30 more songs came out. What if my children go astray? Spiritual but not religious. Why can't science and religion be friends? I'm a Buju. I'm Buddhist, I'm Jewish, I'm a Buju. And I was saying, why me? But I knew why. I figured it out, because after 30 songs, after 30 years of working as an interfaith activist and leader and understanding that this was the most important work being done in the world today, we need to go mainstream. And where is mainstream? In the musical theaters of our country. Because that's where unsuspecting people will go to hear a great story.
That's right.
And so I was determined, and that's why I was selected, because I have come to love and appreciate all the faiths working together with people of every community, including atheists and free thinkers of every community. And I know that this show needs to be on Broadway. And at this very moment, there is an Indiegogo crowdfunder for people from all over the world to say, yes, we want to see who we are on the stage, who we are. So I'll just tell you why this song is being sung tonight. It's because of someone from Canada. He heard this song, What If When You Awoke? Neil McMillan, if you're here, you can raise your hand. And he said, Ruth, I love your song, but what about the Baha'is? I hadn't mentioned the Baha'is. I mentioned the Buddhists and the Christians and the Jews and Jehovah's Witnesses and the Muslims, and I hadn't mentioned the Baha'is. And I went home and I agonized, and I thought, 4,270 religions. How am I going to get them all in? But I wrote a song, and that's the song you're going to hear tonight, because I wanted to be as inclusive as possible. So this song actually is a result of a Canadian interfaith activist, and it's called Let's Make Room at the Table.
What about the Rastafarians, Brahmakumaris, and Baha'i? Did I mention Unitarians? They're all part of the interfaith pie. What about global New Thought, the Shinto and the Druze? And don't forget the Zoroastrians. They've been here longer than the Jews. Let's make room at the table. We can always add one more plate.
Let's make room.
Even if you come late, let's make room at the table. We can stretch it if need be until everyone is seated at the table of humanity.
Let's make room. 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 Let's make
Let's make room until everyone is seated. Be sure to mention Aetherius, Yazidi, and Kaudai. Gnostics, Sufis, Kabbalists, they're all part of the interfaith pie. There are Mennonites and Quakers, Black Hebrews and Zulu, Rosicrucian Sun, Scientologists, the Moonies and Voodoo. Let's make room at the table. We can always add one more plate.
Let's make
The
room.
entry fee is goodwill. Even if you come late, let's make room at the table. We can always add one more plate. Let's make room at the table. Even if you come late, let's make room at the table. We can stretch it if need be until everyone is seated at the table of humanity.
Let's make room at the table.
Let's make room until everyone is seated.
Let's make room at the table.
Let's make room until everyone is. Let's make room at the table. Let's make room at the table.